Yes. All right. We are here. Good evening. Good afternoon. It's Saturday. It's Queensville. We're higher in the studio. Yes, welcome guys this afternoon to Queensville. It is 3:25. It's live here on YouTube. And this afternoon is going to be things to do. or kind of would be a day where I'm in a mode of or am I in a mode of this? Or am I in a mode of oh, not anything else in there. No, I'll stick this on instead. Yes. Yes, good afternoon guys. It's just back. I am feeling great today. I've had a busy day today. My whole day today has been very busy. It's the first Saturday. I normally actually I'm kind of like this. My whole kind of this thing. I'm like that. Probably for the main reason everybody's gone to Wembley. Sunderland has left us with Wembley. Wembley's in the fear. Sunday there is a Wembley concert on, not Queen, but there's a Wembley match tomorrow, which looks to be really, really, really good. So, all new subscribers on Facebook have been great this week. Thank you much for all the likes we've had. This afternoon, I have got, as you may know from the title, a new phone. I have a new phone today. I'm going to do the unboxing of it later, because we're going to have a chat with you guys for an hour, and then we're going to have things on. JoJo should be coming soon. I have shared this link with her already, so hopefully she's coming today. She has, her other things have arrived. Wish, right, is becoming to be an obsession of me. She had these stickers arrive today. So she's had her stickers have come, and she gets them Monday, which is cool. I went to a shop called Aldi today. I don't know if you guys, we have an Aldi in the UK, which is a big chain, and it is cheapest. It is the cheapest shopping supermarket chain in the whole UK. I love Aldi so much, I really do. I actually had a great shopping day today. It's good, so that's cool. I'm going to take some more questions this afternoon, and JoJo will be here later, hopefully. She's also added a couple of new things to her playlist this week, which was interesting. Watching this, there was 2 videos she was liking in her playlist. She's put a playlist together. Yeah, there is going to be content, by the way, for her album coming out, which will be I'm going to show that. Which will be for this album. You know what? I'm going to keep this album actually. But this album is nearly out. It will be out in a month's time. End of the month would be cool. Right. Okay, so I'm going to this afternoon do Queen. I'm going to do give you an update on the Queen's Day thing that we are doing, which is going well, and we are also going to move this camera a tiny bit this way. That's better. There we are. I was using my camera today I was just showing some stuff all over the Facebook page and everything else. Right, okay. I had a question from a couple of questions here. Plant Mixer says I won't be staying for long, down the pub within an hour. If only I was out tonight and I would have beers, I would be loving it tonight. But no, I'm not out tonight. I am in tonight. My weekends in. Always Saturdays are in for me. Always like to stay in and chill out and have a bath and relax and do some stuff, which is cool. Peter Heaton has joined us. Nathan's joined us. Hello, Nathan. Nice to see you. If JoJo's coming on, I don't know. Hi, do you think we will ever get an official release of Victory or State of Shock? Your opinion would be much appreciated. Well, the question has aroused quite a bit. Now, as you all know, there was going to be a Freddie Mercury and an unreleased demos thing with some unreleased demos are to be released for there's going to be some unreleased demos released with Michael Jackson and David Bowie and everything else. And one of the questions, State of Victory. Victory is actually it was actually written for the Jackson album title track, and I have heard the Victory track, and it isn't that. It's, to be honest with you, it's all right. It's not a bad song. I mean, he wrote the song with Metal Anyway in America before it came on the album. That it was State of Shock was given to Mick Jagger and Tina Turner doing it as well. And the version of I wouldn't really say too much about the version of the Jackson version of it. I would say that the Michael Jackson version is not really good, to be honest. It just sounds to me like it's kind of a bit of a thing for it. State of Shock, it was already released for Jackson's album, to be honest, so that's fair enough. So I can't really say much about that. I don't know if it will be if the Jackson estate gets officially done, because they've still got to find out whether they'll get the rights to the money and stuff, because I know they had to pay quite a bit to get There Was More Life Than This out to pay for the Jackson tapes, and it was quite a bit of money as well to get out there. So again, it was just as it was. I mean, I'm not particularly happy with the Queen Forever version. It doesn't sound right to me. Oh yeah, fair enough, bring strings in it, but it doesn't work for the song. I mean, fair enough, he was an amazing legend, and he was a great entertainer, and he was an amazing director, and a really good singer. Fair enough, fair enough, right? Fair enough. We all liked him in that idea, right? To be a great successful thing. It's very weird today. I'll tell you something, right? That's just come around today. I heard Janet Jackson today. Now I'm not a fan of her. And I was in the food warehouse. It's kind of like an Iceland chain. I was in an Iceland shop today, and they played. I was just getting to the thing. This track came on, like a sort of like a Northern Soul type kind of song, and it was, I don't know what it was called, but it was really weird. I was thinking, why is Janet doing like those kind of songs when she's kind of doing like not doing like the rock stuff? I mean, you know, great. You know, she has got a great career, but we never see her anymore because she's retired from the business. But I mean, when she started out as being a great singer, I mean, that first one she brought out was "Let's Wait a While," which is a great hit. Then she brought out the rock stuff, which was like the nasty stuff, and then was the Rhythm Nation 1812 thing, which was a hell of a fucking album she brought out. And that was her good stuff. But when she went to that weird soul kind of thing, I wasn't digging it really. No, it's bizarre. She went to that era and stuff. It's kind of what? It's like, what happened to your rock stuff? It was like she'd be doing that stuff instead of doing the happy soppy stuff. Which kind of well, that's Americans for you anyway. That's what it is. Michael Jackson estate don't want to release these tracks. I know they don't want to release the tracks because they've only got certain ones they can only bring out at the time that's only done. We still don't have an official release of where. We still don't have an official release of There Must Be More. There must be more to life than this duet. There was a release out of it. It was in 2014. It was on Queen Forever. It was released as a single promotion for Coca-Cola. Where have you been? It was actually released. I already took a lot of time to convince Michael Jackson State to release this remix. Well, right. Well, this is actually a good thing to talk about, Michael Jackson. You know, I mean, right. I mean, you got to remember at the time, in 1982, after the Hot Space stuff came out, he went to the studio where the Jacksons were producing, because they had the whole control of producing the last album, which was Victory, which is their last album they ever made. And then obviously Michael had to go and concentrate on his own solo career and everything else, but it was only that's when it was. But the thing about the album is, I think Mercury was at the sessions at the time when it was literally out as just the way it was. So he was in America. He was doing the Billy Squier stuff, because Billy Squier came and did his album Motion in Motion, which I don't like that album. I hate him. Only two tracks I like of his is just Love's the Hero and Play with Tenor Sax, but what a boring album he's brought. Boring fucking shit. Like, oh yeah, get Mac to come in and produce it with me. It's like, no, Peter Collins came, didn't he? The title track, Motion Motion, is shit. It's not one of the best songs I've ever heard in my life. Billy Squier is a great artist, but having that Love's the Hero is only his best one he ever made, but the rest of the album's just crap. It's like Peter Collins came in and did his little Billy Maestro thing and everything else, and comedy plays and things. But Love's the Hero is brilliant. It's great. But that's the reason why he was in America, and then after that, Mercury goes over and sees Michael Jackson. He came to one of the shows and he said, look, we should work together. So 3 songs were written. Quincy Jones produced it. He did. One track was supposed to be actually for Thriller, which never made it, which was State of Shock. That was supposed to be Jackson's album, but at the request of the record company, they didn't want to put Mercury and him on together with Thriller, which didn't work out. Thriller is still a good album. Thriller is still a good album. My point of view, I think, I mean, fair enough, it sold millions all over the world. But everybody goes back to that album because they always think that that's his best one he ever made. Fair enough, Joe Jackson had to be involved, and he was the management. He had to say, do it this way, you do it this way, you do it this way. And, you know, he was a bastard though. But I think if the Thriller album did not have, you see, this is the thing that happened, right? State of Shock was going to go on to Thriller, but at the time, Paul McCartney did a deal with Michael Jackson, which he was going to sell all of Buddy Holly's recordings to him, and he was also going to have the royalties from the Beatles albums paid to Jackson. And so what happens? Coincidentally, The Girl Is Mine goes on to Thriller when he's in America doing that song. But then he does a song called Say, Say, Say with George Martin, and they had a deal where he would have his song, The Girl Is Mine, on his album, boosted over to Say, 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 with Jackson and McCartney doing it on McCartney's album. Because actually he wrote 2 songs for the album, The Man and Say, Say, Say. And I think that's great. I think that's Say, Say, Say is probably one of those really clever songs where it's got the Quincy Jones feel to it. I mean, I thought Quincy Jones produced the song, but he didn't. It was done by, what's his name? George Martin. It was really clever. Really clever that was. No actual orchestra band in it. But honestly, right, Thriller's his best one. As for the next road down the line, the bad stuff, no, keep away from that stuff. I mean, yeah, fair enough. I had that duet on. I just can't stop loving you. Yeah, all the songs and stuff. It was all because Quincy had to just really help him out on that last album, and I wish he had continued. And after that, he worked with. I mean, that third album he brought out. I mean, Off the Wall was another one. Off the Wall's never been talked about a lot, really. But for the other ones that he did, the Thriller, then You're Bad, then you had the Dangerous album, which has only got one good song in it, which is only Black or White, which I think is just one of the most amazing songs I've ever written. Great video, great song, superb guitar work on it. One of Jackson's brilliant songs. And everybody kept thinking that was a Slash song. They thought it was a Slash song that way. Because when it was released, Sony went crazy on that, and they just basically wanted it out. And 12-inch singles were coming out of that era anyway. And they went berserk on that release. Fucking nuts it was. Because everybody thought it wasn't him singing it or him writing it, because they thought it was all this conspiracy going on where they thought it was off an old song from Jackson's thing. It wasn't. That's one of his most really good songs, that. And him producing it as well, which is really good. And also Give It To Me as well, the Slash one. That's fucking heavy, that. That is his most heaviest track of it all. I mean, apart from Dirty Diana, which is just superb. Stevie Stevens doing the guitar work on that. Superb work. But because I think Michael was meant to be a die-hard rock fan, then a soul guy. Dirty Diana is really heavy. Even like Black or White is really good. And for like his other stuff going on, the other stuff like Jackson's career could go well. Say, right, for example, right, there's a song coming out from this album that's going to be called The Fire and the Flames. And she's going to be really, really big. She's going to be very big. Expected to be very big, this album. Because I was told something this week that made me happy, actually. Which, if she's here later, we will tell her live. But we hope that it does work out for her, because this is going to be one of the albums this year you have to buy. Is this one? Because, and I really mean it, guys. Save up £5. This will be in your lap, and it will be opened up, and her pictures are there, and her singing is amazing on it. So I can't wait to get it out. So get this album, guys. Dead Inside. End of May comes out. Right, Prime Mixer says no. It was William Orbit, not an official Queen version. No. Oh, is that what you wanted to hear, like the Queen version of it? I know, but that's the only way. That's the way they did it, though, when they brought it out. So blame them two for it. Freddie worked also with Rod Stewart together. Yes, no. First of all, that track is wrong. It's actually Let Me Live. I don't like the Freddie Mercury track. I don't like the Freddie Mercury track. Stop All the Fighting. At the time it was written for Mr. Bad Guy, Mercury was going through that patch of crazy stuff. It's just one of those ones where it was just done for the purpose of the B-side. Because a company was asking the UK, what the songs have you got from that won't be on the album? And he's got like 3 songs that were off, which were Blow Hot and Cold, then, you know, to balance it out a bit. Stop All the Fighting is not bad. It's very fast paced, but it's not one of Mercury's best things. It's very weird. It was only issued in 1982 for the re-release of The Great Pretender when it came out. But saying that, Metalhead says hello. Is JoJo here today? No, she is not here. I did share it with her. Someone share the link to JoJo's page, please. And I don't know if she's actually messaged me or not. She has messaged me all day, actually. Peter Heaton says, thank you for your response. I didn't like it much prefer Mr. Bad Guy version. Are Queen and Adam Lambert making an album? She was... What? She was brilliant in her early days, but I think she has reached her peak. Who? Don't know. Right. Are Queen and Adam Lambert making an album? No. Nope. Nope. Brian doesn't want to do it. Roger doesn't want to do it. And in my opinion, it's the best decision I've ever made. Nope. We're not getting any recordings at all from them two. Because he doesn't deserve it. It's shit. The Works was a massive second sessions for Queen history for 23 songs and ideas and done in 3 months. I know. Well, where's the rest of them? We only cut it down to like 9 songs on the album and that was it. It's like 4 on one side, 5 on the other side. There is more stuff that Queen have never ever released yet. But we're still waiting for it. I mean, I've still got... I tell you what is really weird is I've got a load more stuff on my drive that I have never brought out yet. And we've got to bring out an album from Eddie Romano. We're bringing this out. 2 albums of hers actually this year. One album's called Release Me. This is the first one she's bringing out. And the second album will have some songs that will not be on this album. Because there's a lot of songs we are leaving off this album, which we decided that it was best to do. First single release will be Fallen. And that will be the edited version of Fallen. You won't get the album version of it. Because that's how things work. The radio music scene does not deserve to release album versions of songs. So there you are. Let's have a look. My first ever massive Queen recording sessions in '88 to 1989. They recorded 30 songs for Innuendo and for a Miracle album. Yes. There's a lot more songs off Innuendo and also songs from there. It's cool. Cool. It was only named Let Me Live when Freddie was already not alive. When he rest in peace. Freddie named it Another Piece of My Heart, firstly. But they couldn't. Because Janis Joplin owned the rights to it. That's why I have to be careful not to recreate the song. Me and my friends saw Lords of Chaos again in the cinema. It was the first UK movie and there were 3 people in the theatre. Is that it? It shows you that people can't afford to go to the cinemas these days. Told the fucking thing. Pam Mason says, Let Me Live, I Go Crazy, and Like Last Christmas, Let Me In Your Heart Again have been released. One of Freddie's solo session, Man Made Paradise. Man Made Paradise is there's actually a demo version of that on the Untold Story, on the original Untold Story. They did not include it on the box set due to time limitations on the CDs. And that was the best idea really they needed to do. I Go Crazy should have really been on the album because it was fucking good stuff. One of Brian's heaviest fucking songs. That was cut in Musicland. But luckily now it's on the deluxe edition of the bonus CD with that, which is decent anyway. Right, keep your cats. I'm just I'm saying random stuff this morning. So that's happening. I need a drink. Right. So guys, today I had a have I got the letter still? No, I haven't. I've dinged it. Virgin Mobile has sent me a new phone this week, and it is this one. It's the Samsung Galaxy A6, and in my opinion, this phone, I haven't actually turned it on yet, and I haven't done an unboxing of it yet, and I don't know what's in it. So I have already brought the seal, by the way, because I want to see what was in it. But this is the thing, right? I can't understand this. Now, it says here, this is why I can't actually use it yet. European SIM only. This product should be activated with a SIM card issued from a mobile operator within Europe. Now, this means this is the only thing that I can't do in this phone yet. Virgin Mobile, I am not allowed to use the SIM card in here. For the main reason that, let's just start with the very basics first. What they did was they upgraded this SIM card last Thursday and sent me all the information. There's all this stuff going on. And I mean, I had SMS messages. The only thing about this phone is the SMS messages were not working at all at the time. And they upgraded all of my stuff on my SIM card. What I don't understand is I don't think I can use the SIM card in this phone. That's a bad thing. So I am fairly meh about this sort of situation. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm gonna open this up now. I'm going to show you the new phone. This phone, I'll show you the back actually first. This phone is a 4G Lite. It is 64-bit core octa-core processor, 142mm HD, bollocks, 16 megapixel front camera, 16 megapixel rear camera, 32 gig memory, 3 gig of RAM, which is not that bad actually, and 32 gig memory on the phone. This device supports Knox products that you can purchase separately. I don't know what Knox is. I have no idea what Knox is. So if anybody wants to tell me what Knox is, let me know, because I haven't got a fucking clue where it is. No idea. But I haven't got a case for this. I haven't got a screen protector. I don't have a wallet case like this sort of thing, which I was supposed to order today, but my orders have gone nuts. I had to think about business first before pleasure was later. So, and that's why I had to tell JoJo today that her dress, I'll have to wait because I've got a bill. I've got two. This is the real stupid thing is I've got two bills coming out coming out on Wednesday, and I can't go out Wednesday. And that's Wednesday off. So yeah, but I'm going to be out with her on Saturday, Monday anyway. With that. Anyway, it's about this phone. Knox is a security system by Samsung. Nice. Well, that's not bad. Not bad. Right. So this phone. Jesus, it's heavy. This. So anyway, there's the front of it. Like I say, I don't want to really start using this phone yet. I'll charge it, but I won't use it. But I want to keep the plastic on just because I don't want to get this dirty. I think this is better off if I just keep it as like this really for the minute. But looking at it, it's not that bad. Charger's okay. It's also got a. This is weird. This. I don't like this at all. This right. Okay. So what they've done. This is a bit of a bad design actually. This phone. So I was just looking in here, and there's something that has caught my eye. Now, on the top of this phone here, and I will show you it is top of the phone. Top of the phone, okay? Top of this phone, great feature about this phone, right, is that the mic jack is on the top. And that's how phones should be. And what this has done, they've reversed it. They've put it on the bottom. Not a good start. This phone, I really, really don't like the design of it. Charger's there. And then you've got the mic jack there. Or the headphone jack. That is poorly designed. That is a poor design. They should have put the mic jack on the top and not on the bottom. Because what happens, right? You've got your phone in your hand. You want to take this big thing with you, put it in your pocket, and then all of a sudden the cable's going to run. So let me just put the camera down a minute. I'll put it back to normal in a minute. Right, so there's your phone there, right? And you've got your cable hanging out. Right, so let's do an example of it. Here's my original headphones that I use for the studio work. So you put in your, so here it goes. You got your headphone jack there. That's in the bottom. Then you got to turn it around this way. And then you've got to like put your phone in here. And then the cable's going to hang out like that. Actually, that's not too bad. But it shouldn't have been done that way, because what happens is if you go on the top of it, it works out much better when you got the cable hanging out. But actually, I'll take it back. Not the phone, I mean. I'll take it back from Samsung's design. If I put this underneath my thing, I feel like I've got like a microphone on this now. And I put my headphones like that. Get this camera right there. Then I put my headphones in here. I take it out. And it's going to get marked, obviously. Yeah, I'm going to put it back in and just blah, 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 thinking like that. Put it back in. And then I'm thinking now, that was actually a hell of a good idea. So in fact, having it on the bottom is actually, I'll take it back. I actually will have to say, I think I will actually have to agree with Samsung. That's a better design. But saying that though, if it's going to go into one of these cases, that could be a bad thing. That could be a bad thing. I mean, this won't fit in there at all anyway. This is a little bit too small. But it's, yeah, it's just a little bit too big for that one. Well, it says that one, that's smaller. This one's thinking don't matter. I just turned it on. I just turned the phone on. Actually, that's a good idea. I'll turn the phone on anyway, and I'll show you what is good about the phone. Let's have a look. Right, so just turn the phone on now. I'll actually remove the cover off. I'll just see if I can. Let me see. I'm just going to see what this is like, this phone. So this is a good idea to put my phone on now. Don't want to touch any of it yet because I don't want to get it dirty. Although I am actually tempted. No, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to leave it like that because I don't want to read it. Oh, it is. Hi there. That's a first, isn't it? Hi there. Well, well, I could set it up anyway. Battery life's pretty good, isn't it? So let's put the camera down. Right. So this is going to be good, isn't it? Right. So we've got emergency call and accessibility mode. Okay. So start. Okay. English United Kingdom. Okay. Okay. So I don't want to touch this phone. So I'm going to do. I'm going to use this instead. Insert SIM card to whatever it says anyway. I'll do that later. Terms and conditions. There's bollocks. Da 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 da. That's fine for me. Okay. All done. So we can agree to that now. I'm just using a think. I don't want to touch this phone. Name. Well, you want to know my name, don't you? And next. Protect your phone. I don't like using any of these. I don't like using any of these. I'm just going to go, no, thank you. We can skip. And it says device protection features will not be activated. You will be able to prevent others from using this phone if stolen or swiped. Well, I'm not interested. Google services. I turn off this. Device maintenance. I turn off that. And install updates if you want to know what it is, fine. Except that. Right. Samsung Cloud. Well, I haven't got Samsung Cloud, so that's going to have to wait till later. So we'll just have to forget this for now. We'll skip that for now. We'll skip that for now. We'll look sort of later. It says send your battery life using those used apps, secure your stuff, and font size and screen zoom. So small and medium. That's fine for me. And now, all done. Your phone is ready to use. Well, it's not because I haven't got the SIM card installed yet. But there's the all the shite apps on there. Samsung Pay. Why the hell would I want to do that from it? And now it's come up saying copy. Well, I just read that. Copy content from your old device. Smart Switch helps you copy your content from an old device. That's not too bad, actually. That's not too bad. But I can sort this out later. But so let's have a look. Let's have a look at the storage now. If it says what it says, we'll have a look at the storage on this. And I hate using. I like using Vibrate than ringtones. Ringtones fucking annoy me so much. So let's have a look. To swipe screen. We don't need that split screen window. We don't need that. We need the. Let's have a look. Swipe all the way down to find out information. So we need to find the settings first. So let's see. Settings. There we are. Settings. There we are. And we need to find. This is why I always look at this thing. I always like to look at the actual thing of it, and it is. Okay, we have a software update. We can't do that at the moment. I don't have anything on that. Display, notifications, connections, wallpaper, device maintenance. That's what we need. Okay, battery's fine. Storage. This is the thing I'm worried about. Okay, so it says that it's using 9.9 gigs of data. Available space is 22 gigs. Now, the only thing is, can you put a actual SD card in this? I don't think you can. Possibly not. But I'm actually going to switch this off now. I can't use it yet anyway. As I said, I've got to get used to all the features on it. So this can be turned off. And we'll switch it off. Turn off the phone. Because I haven't set it up yet anyway, anything set up on there. But I'll tell you what though, for what it's worth, that is not bad. The phone is pretty good. But I don't think I'll be able to use a SIM card now. We'll actually check the phone now to see if you can put a SIM card in this. If you can't, a SIM card, if you can't put it in, then that's a bit of a bugger. But I don't want to touch it. So, right, okay. Let's put that back on there for keep it nice and clean. Okay, so we have a little device there. And I don't think these can be taken apart either. I think they've got. I think these are all like all enclosed things. Let me just put my camera down a little bit. There we go. That's better. So I don't think you can put a SIM card in this. A micro SD card. And I wish you could put a micro SD card in this. Looks like you can't. But what they have provided you is with a lovely little silver thing in the box. Oh, you got like these these things for the headphones if you got it wrong. But I'll use my own headphones. Thank you very much, because I don't like using these. So this is the pin that you get with it, and this is basically just the thing that's in there. Michael, hello mate, how are you? I'm doing well, mate. I'm just looking at my new phone today. Got my new phone from Virgin Media Mobile today. So I need to open this up. Okay, that's open now. That's just the SIM itself. So you can't put an SD card in this. Oh, yes you can. Because I've just found another slot here as well. And what this is, I've got no idea. Oh, there it is. There it goes. And this, can't really see what it is. SD card. Great stuff. I can put my SD card in there. So I can boost that up now to 52 gigs of storage. That's pretty good, that actually. So actually, I'm not going to worry about that. It's good. So that is that. So actually, I'm gonna say something about the phone. I think it's good that I've got that, and I'm glad that I've got now. I can put my little SIM card in there for that. So that is decent. That's not bad. But I'll have to have a look at that later on. For that anyway. But that's really good. That's really good. That's all I wanted. It's cool. So I still don't have a smartphone. Well, you might be in luck. You might be in luck. Since I have this new one now, which I'm going to like over the next couple of days, but I haven't got the fucking bloody other stuff. I have actually, I had an idea to sell this phone. Now you can use it abroad. You can use it also thinking on it. What I'm planning to do is to sell my Motorola, which is a hell of a good phone. You know, it's a good phone. I would have to clear everything off though. I'd have to clear it all back to factory settings, and I'd have to like delete my Google accounts, so you wouldn't know my Google account in a way. And so this phone would have to be cleared absolutely altogether. This smartphone, I'm going to sell it actually because I want to get rid of it because I technically don't need it anymore. The only thing you need is probably a new battery. The battery's the only thing that does drain this a lot, is the battery life, and the battery life doesn't last very long in it, so it might need that. But saying that, it's not bad, or it's worth anyway, so it's there. And I was going to get rid of it. I was going to sell it anyway because I was going to, you know, there's no box with it, by the way. You'll get the charger with it, which I will give. Probably the charger that's in here, actually, to be honest, because I've already got a charger anyway. What I will do actually now is, since I've actually had this just an idea, I will put this on charge to charge the phone totally, and then tomorrow I might start using this. But I won't be able to like sort it out until I get a new thing with it, which is a bit of a shame. But yeah. But I mean, I suppose the design of it isn't too bad. You know, it's not bad. It's fine as it is. It's good. Right, that's charging now. I've got my Amazon charger there, so that should charge pretty fast. So that's not too bad. Right, I'll take these off now, so I don't need these on now. For that. Anyway, and my headphones are, by the way, I'll fix my headphones as well. Okay. Right, so as you know, this afternoon it is kind of football day. Tomorrow it is the big match tomorrow because Sunderland are playing away tomorrow, and they are playing. They're playing in Wembley, where Queen played their gig in '86. It's going to be a hell of a match tomorrow, so please watch it. But I have now got to tell you some news that has made me happy this week, and I have to show it live on this stream. And if you give me a second, I have to get the. No, I tell you what, I've got it actually on my drive. I don't need to worry about that actually. No, I don't. Right, guys, this is very important. This is very important information coming up right now. Right. Okay. Now, I really should have started the stream off a bit better, to be honest. We're in better for it. Okay, so as you all know, we have started to reissue our CDs now with new logos, new transparencies, new things, and CDs available for you to buy right now. We have another album coming out this year from Ellie. We've got this thing coming out, but that's not what I want to tell you guys. Tomorrow afternoon, live on BBC Radio 3, Alex Summer is live on the radio. Well, actually, she is. Tomorrow afternoon, live on Radio 3, Alex's band Collective are going to be live at the Sage in Newcastle tomorrow afternoon at 4 PM. They are broadcasting live on Radio 3. I need to get this thing. I have made this huge. But Alex Summer, as you know, released a great album last year. Garden Light, get it, it's brilliant. Well, she is going to be live tomorrow afternoon, and I can't wait to hear this thing because it's so cool. Her band Collective will be live for an hour performing songs live at the Sage in Newcastle. And we at the label want to wish her the best of luck for this tomorrow. They're basically going to be live from 4 PM on Radio 3, and hopefully you guys will tune in as well tomorrow. The link will be on Queensville's page. The link will also be on ST's page. It will also be available to listen for free online and wonderful. So we just want to wish Alex the best of luck for tomorrow, and it's going to be wonderful. Tomorrow afternoon, live on BBC Radio 3, listen to Alex's Collective Choir. It is going to be amazing, and I can't wait to hear it. That will be live on BBC Radio 3. Apparently she said you can watch it live as well, but I don't know how that works. I don't know how it works. I have no idea. It's just something that they apparently just want to really try and get it off your mind in a way. But yes, but Alex, I have an update actually. I am not sure if Alex is coming back. I think she is just underworked too much this year with Collective and her things going on. But today, we've released a new song from Ellie Romano. Her song has just come out called State of Mind. It was a song that we left off Nathan's album, which you probably have heard now, the two songs that we released off that. We released two of the songs from the album This Is Life from Nathan's album, and that's out now to purchase. And we took off a song called State of Mind, which was not for him, wasn't a song for him. But we wrote it at the time, we gave it to Ellie, and I gave it to Ellie first. She sang it, and it's now on YouTube. Check it out, the song's live on YouTube. It's great, good song. She's a great singer as well. Another singer who wants to make a good talent for herself. But it's coming. It's coming soon. We'll be all here rooting for this to get out. Yep. Oh, it'll be good. Anyway, moving on from that. I have a Nokia cell phone, which I still like a lot. I don't miss a smartphone, but on my vacation last week, it would have been handy when I couldn't find my hotel. Yeah. Google Maps would be cool on that. The other thing about that phone is that this new phone I've just got, Google Maps is going to work out much faster for me. It's just this thing is slow as hell. But I need to transfer all of my stuff over. But since Samsung's going to do everything for me and clone my drive over, that's fine by me. I don't care. As long as I get all my stuff over it, and it's fine by me. It's fine. So, yeah. I look forward to using a new phone. It's really cool. Is Dead Inside released under the full name Jodie Bradford? Yes, it is. And that's why she wanted... well, when we discussed it at our meeting the last time, I just wondered if she wanted to keep that name on, and she said, yes, I do. Because it's my identity as it is. So we are going now to keep it as that artwork now, which Michael designed, because he designed artwork for it. And in my opinion, this is one of the best artwork jobs he did, this thing. Yes, but Jodie Bradford's going to be that. But we call her JoJo for short names. It's just because it's a name that she likes as JoJo. But for a stage name, it has to be her real name. But we call her JoJo because that's her. She likes that name, and that's how everybody knows her so well. So yeah. But yes, Dead Inside definitely will be released this year. It's got 5 weeks to go. I'm counting them. Keep counting the days. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then the last week it'll be like, yes, she's coming in, and then after it'll be like, great stuff, and then it'll be out in your hands. But here is something that you guys will probably want to know, that that she told me something apparently this week, which was really, really good news. She had we did a special stream of the American stream we did like the last week or so, and we had a nice day of that. That was great for 30 minutes, and she really liked her hometown, and it was nice to go to Boston and find out areas. I want to know about Boston and all the American side of stuff anyway. Well, something else has come around that has just saved my arse and is going to be brilliant. We had a whisper going around that JoJo spoke to a guy in America, at a radio station in America, in Boston, who is really excited for this album to be out. And the guy who she spoke to was an American DJ, and I think it's called Michael. Nothing to do with Michael's work, but Michael's his name. And I've been hearing something going on that she said that I've got his address and I want to send him my copy of it to him because he's going to play it for me on the radio stations. It's going to be good. And I just went, wow. I said, well, that's great. And I was excited about that. And I was like, yeah, that's brilliant. And I said, well, that would be brilliant. That is to get it in America. And I don't know whether they'll play Mother's Days, her version of it, or either they'll play Driving Down the Road Again, or I don't know what they're going to play. But if that kicks off in America, which has been the thing that people have been eagerly wanting to have, that would be really good. And at the moment, we've got like now the list has got bigger than last year. It's completely insane. But the album is, in my opinion, it sounds really, really amazing. And when she comes in here and sings all these tracks, I'm telling you, one of the tracks that I'll probably break down and cry is probably Fallen, because it's just so... I can't express how Fallen when it was written and how people expressed it. And then at the last minute, she talked to Jade and she said, I've had a decision. I want to release Fallen as my first YouTube video. And I was in two minds whether was she really serious about bringing it out, or was she kind of wary about it? And she said, no, I definitely want to bring it out because it's my song. And I said, I know. And I said, I wrote it all and you wrote it all. And we agreed, and we will. The only thing we will not be doing, guys, is we're not bringing out the full version of it, because the full version is like 6 minutes long. So we're cutting it down to a short version of it for about 4 minutes long, because the song is it's very powerful, it's very strong to hear, and it also, the fact is that that song is so amazing. And we had an agreement, actually all of us had an agreement, including Nathan, herself, me, Alex, and everybody who now is on board. We had an agreement that we would never ever release Alex's version of Fallen. We would never ever release it. And we have kept that promise to all ourselves. And this is what we really want to do, is bring her version out. Alex's version, if you have got the CD, great. But we are never ever ever going to issue Fallen on any of Alex's album, including the reissue, because we're not doing that. It's just one of them things where it was done just for herself, and the version that's coming out of her version is going to be a bit more stronger than Alex's version. because we wanted to deliver a version to her, and she got over it, and now she's changed a lot within the last year. Last year was a terrible year for her. This year, she has changed into being a dynamic, amazing person. And I really have to say that when you hear this album, bear in mind, this took over a year to finish. It's my proudest album I've ever produced. And I'll get a photo shoot done on Wednesday again. Because I have a new person joining us soon who's going to do our photo shoots now, and that's Eliza. And she's going to do my photo shoot next week, because we're going to do a better photo shoot than what we had before. And so we're gonna have a massive. We had an idea when this gets out. We might have a launch party, which we were going to actually sort out when this is released. And this is something that we were talking about before. And but she just said, I want to have like a birthday. I want to have like a night out and have the meal and drinks and stuff. And I went, yeah, we're just planning soon anyway. Maybe a Thursday night, maybe a Thursday afternoon, obviously, when we all meet up and stuff. But I would love to do that for everybody, because it's kind of like the biggest thing we've ever done in our whole lives, and you know, the way I've just done it. And it has been the task has been pretty hard, but saying that, it has been more of a waiting process for it too. But saying that though, it sounds very, very good. So, and Michael gets a free copy because he designed the artwork. The rest of you guys, you have to buy the album. So, tell you what. But that's the plan anyway. This Dead Inside album, it will be coming out, and she is in the studio in 4 weeks' time. She's here for real. And we also, yes, I had questions about would you do a live stream, like a live stream of her Q&A session? Yes, we will, because she wants to do it. She said she wants to do it. She likes to be on camera. Well, she doesn't like to be on camera a lot. She likes taking pictures, but it doesn't like. Hasn't got the the question and answer thing. So, but yeah, we'll work on that anyway. But including like everything you need to know about her. But that's definitely happening, and her YouTube channel is getting launched the week that this gets out, and we will be uploading about 3 songs of hers on her channel, and just to balance it out on my channel as well. And I'll tell you honestly, it's amazing what we've done. It's cool. Right, so that's all out the way. So you've got Collective on Sunday. You've got this album coming out. This album coming out on May. Please get the album. I know everybody was asking for it, but we will bring 3 songs of hers out, and she also gets to make the decisions of the songs. And I mean, I have got 2 songs in mind I'd like to bring out. I don't want to bring out Marvelous Days, because we've already had that. But I think we should bring out probably Deep Inside, which is getting a rework at the minute, and probably Typical Me as well. But that's not up to me. That's up to her. Fire the Flames was going to be an idea to bring it out, but like I say, it's up to her what she wants to bring out. Fallen's the first one bringing out anyway, which is a great thing. So I'm happy about that. Tez, please check on my previous messages. Yes, I will. Where from? I will leave it in the box in case you have to send it back. The phone itself. I'm gonna let it charge overnight. I think I'm gonna still use this one for now until I think about it. You should do an Angry Penguin on Mario Massey. Who's he? I don't know these people. Actually, that's good. That's just a good thing someone's brought up about that Angry Penguin. Yes, I've been meaning to try and film the Angry Penguin thing, but everything's getting in the way with music and stuff. But tomorrow, there's no stream. I'm not streaming tomorrow at all, right? I'm not. Tomorrow night, I am going to start doing the Angry Penguin video for real. I've got to plan it in the morning. I'm going to shoot it in the morning. And it'll be out, hopefully, tomorrow. On the same day. Yes, but I'm filming that tomorrow. Filming that tomorrow. For definite. Which is the worst band auditions. And I've seen all of the videos I want to go. It's thinking of it. What? Where is it? Check it out, Tez. It's a nightmare on synthesizer. Okay. All right. Okay. I'll put that as a request on there. And if it's something to do with music, right? That might just work for an Angry Penguin video. But yeah, I will check it out. Check it out. I will. Have I listened to any new music this week? No, I haven't. I've been busy working with Ellie and you know, yeah. No, I haven't had animes, haven't listened to new music yet. I had heard a couple of things on hard radio, but I wasn't in the mood this week to switch it on. I was like kind of to switch it off. But it's like, I got the fire, which is fucking love that song. I want that to be my song. That should be my song. I got fire. Madness. It's like music from hell. Oh, that's what I like to see. Right. If that's something I want to do, then I'll not do that video tomorrow. But I have got a plan. I have a plan. If it's something to do with the beast over there, that would be really fucking cool. That was filming downstairs, obviously. I can't really film in here much longer. You see, I used to do having penguin videos in the room, but since the room's all changed, you guys don't want to see. You know, you want to see different areas of my house and stuff, you know, because it's like, well, it is my house, but it's kind of my mum's house as well. But yeah, because I used to do Angry Penguin videos in here, I could just visualize in my brain what to say. I could do a little have a script. You see, everybody was thinking I had a script and I don't have a script and stuff. Here is something really, really weird that has been happening to me. For how long now? The past couple of weeks, right? Now, I don't know whether it's either I know I'm getting noticed on YouTube a lot for my videos and my entertainment, or either I'm getting recognised a lot from the people at the street. Happened to me today. It did. People are kind of coming up to me and they're saying, how are you doing? How are you doing? And I was like, fine. And it's like, I think people are watching my YouTube videos from past experience and they know me so well. So that's why it's like, hey, it's Tez, it's really great, something. But yeah, I don't do that sort of thing anymore. But, you know, it can be very, very bizarre. You notice this stuff on YouTube, you're crazy. Actually, it's very unusual when we do JoJo's Q&A session. She'll get noticed a lot. She knows everybody. Everybody knows her. Got a massive fan base. It's huge. Right. I recently watched ST Sanders' Shreds thing. Well, the Shred thing that yesterday, I don't understand what the hell the video was about. Was one of it was one of Thingy's solo videos. It didn't work. It was like, this is the worst one you've ever done. It's not very good. It was just like Stevie Vai and what's his name? David Lee Roth thing. Didn't make any sense, that video. It was weird. I think everybody liked it, to be honest. Everybody hated it. It was like, well, they could have like put more music to it. I mean, he did like the you see, he's just like the songs like with Europe's Final Countdown and Aha's Take On Me. But I think that is the best one he ever did, was Take On Me one. I think that was so fucking hilarious. And but this one I didn't like. I didn't like it. It's a shame. Right, right. Gaming Head, I'm getting to you right now. Right, from the stream. Well, I don't know what you send. Oh, okay, I got you. I got you. Right, okay. Right, he says, working on a new video edit of The Great Pretender at the moment. Includes bits of the 35mm transfers and outtakes. Oh, how exciting times. We will have to show that on Queen's Day, which I'm going to talk about now. Queen's Day is being sorted out, thank God. Me and Gaming Head, before the stream happened, we were trying to find new stuff on that site, and Gaming Head said that obviously you can't get stuff on the Japanese site because they don't accept PayPal, and that's kind of a bit of a bugger. But we're still looking on eBay for stuff that we really need to get for the thing. We've got plenty of time to get it. It's just, you know, plenty of time, no rush. But I don't like it when people sort of like rush me too fast. They do too fast. But we're still looking into that anyway. The Queen says getting sorted out. We're just planning it like 3 months now before the time comes up. But we don't want to do it in November. It's too late. I haven't got time. Now, other news coming up, right? Mark Bryden ran me on Monday. Was it Monday or Wednesday? I can't remember when he ran me. No, Thursday it was. Thursday morning. This is bizarre. This is weird. And this is so fucking strange. This is so bizarre. Right. Need to explain something. What happened? Actually, first of all, I need to go to my recordings. Where is it? There it is. Right. Now, if you have been a long-term subscriber to Queensville from 2009, you may know that I brought on some unreleased tracks that were not... There were deck demos and stuff that I brought up quite a while back. Well, this is something that's come around from... Somebody was telling me that, and I got a bit of a whisper about it as well. Someone was rumoring about it. This thing, it's right. Before I play this, let me just mute my audio first. Right. Okay. Right. So you haven't heard anything yet. Okay. Right. That's ready to go. More questions, please, guys. Got more questions. Let me tell you this weird story that happened to me this week. Something happened this week that you would never, ever believe. You would never believe this. Quite a while back, in 2011, I was working on a project that I never released at all. That was an album I brought out called... What the fuck was it called again? I can't remember what it was called. But it was my way. But I started doing some demos way back. And I only released them on SoundCloud first, but they got removed because I took them off because they were shit. But now I've got a new label sorted up and now getting re-recorded. And I did a song called Knock on My Door. That was a great success. Did a song called DVDM Song. Did a song called Getting Better, my first ever song I've ever written, which was good on YouTube. But here is one of the most bizarre things that ever happened to me this week. This was really interesting. Channel 4, more for whoever the hell was showing this thing. There's a new season of a show called Here Comes the Bride that gets aired on Channel 4. Now, Mark has told me apparently that, I don't know whether this is legit, it could be a bit of a rumour going around, but I think it could be true. But in fact, after researching this thing, I can't believe what happened. So weird. So, he told me that apparently that one of the shows has used some of my music in it, which is really weird. It's weird. First of all, I don't know how the hell I got it. I don't know where they got it. It's my copyright, obviously, because I own the song, because I wrote it. We did it with Alex's album. We did it for Alex's album, for the Garden Light. And so what happens, right? What happens? This is weird. This is bizarre. I checked out the program. Might have been from the last episode, episode 24. He said 23, 24. And he said, do you know your... And he asked you a question. And I said, right. He says, do you know that song that I like so much is Rocking Down the Road? Do you know the original that you did with the drums and stuff and all that stuff? I said, yeah. I said, did you do a new version of it? I said, yes, I did. And it's on YouTube. And I said, I'm sure that Channel 4 has used that piece of music that you did. Now, if you know the song, it's this one. Right? Now, very weird how this came around. They used this track. This. Right, they used it in one of their programs. So, this kind of gives me an idea to ring Channel 4 right now, actually, and ask them if that has been used in the program. Because it's a dispute that I'm kind of thinking. Because Rocking Down the Road was never meant to be released anyway. In my opinion, I'm just trying to think, right, have they actually used this track in the show? I have reviewed it back, and I have heard it, and they have used this. And then Mark tells me, he says to me, I went back and you know that part was going bum 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 bum. I said, yeah. I said, they've used that on the show. And I went, check it out, Tez, and see what you think. Researched it. Played the episode. About 50 minutes through the thing, I was wondering, well, when's it going to get the song? Well, apparently they used it in the show, which to me is kind of really very appreciative how they've done it. So whether they got it from SoundCloud, as it was the SoundCloud, or whether they've used it off a YouTube video, it brings me to the question, what the hell? And is it right? And I don't know. It's really bizarre. So, I have got an urge to ring Channel 4 and to tell them that you've used a piece of my music in the show that was appreciated to use, but I need royalties for that because I own that. So I am really tempted to ring them right now, actually, live on the stream. What do you think, guys? Do you think I should ring Channel 4? Maybe I should. And then we can tell them. One of the things in life where you got to make a decision. Now, if JoJo was watching this live, she would be screaming at me saying, "Don't ring them! Ring them now!" Well, you know, in life, there's things that you do for a reason. You've got your label sorted out, and then all of a sudden, Channel 4 decides to say, you know, there are things in this world where you get yourself paid. So, I'm just saying, Aquarius Girl, by the way, who's joined us. Channel 4 in the UK has done a programme called Here Comes the Bride, and they've used some of my music out of the show, and I should be owed back the copyright for it because it's actually my song. So I'm about to ring Channel 4 now, live on this programme, live streaming it, and we're going to give him a ring. And I know my tummy's rumbling because I don't know why, it just is. Channel 4 television should be a contact number for them. It takes us actually through to the. It takes us to the. No, Channel 4 television, not Channel 4. Channel 4 television. We will give him a ring in a minute. Actually, we're going to find out. In Horseferry Road, London, we're going to find out if I am owed some money for that, because I should be owed money for that, actually, to be honest. So we're going to give him a ring. And I'm going to use... Can I drag this image? Can I copy this image? Oh, man. Oh, man. We'll have to go to images. Google images it. Let's go to Google images it. God damn it. Right. Give me just 2 seconds, guys. What we're going to do, live on this program now, we're going to ring Channel 4 television, and we're going to ring them, and we are going to telephone these guys to say that I have music. You have used music in the show that I didn't know about. And this is going right. This is all true as well. So let's do this. Let's do this. For how long did they use your music? If it was just a few seconds, you can't sue them. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm going to ring them right now. I need a number first. But I am going to do this live. And I'm going to see if I can get money for it. Because it's kind of interesting. And someone can get back to me about it as well. That would be very interesting indeed. And Channel 4 is a great, great television company ever in the world. They are absolutely the dynamite, best ever thing to enjoy. So anyway, while I get my my number 020 7396 4444. That's the same thing, isn't it? How cool is that? An actual number that's actually 020 7396 4444. And we're going to ring them right now. And we're going to ask them why and how did they get put by my song.
Hi, thanks for calling Channel 4. If you know the extension of the person you would like to speak with, enter this now.
I have no idea.
If you would like to discuss one of our programs, dial 1 for our viewers inquiries team. If
Yes.
You are
1. Channel 4 is brilliant.
Welcome to Channel 4 Viewer Inquiries. If you have a touch-tone phone and have a query about the All 4 service, please press 1. For information on access, a wide range of FAQs are available either via settings on an iOS or Android device.
Yeah.
Or at www.channel4.com/FAQ. You can also email us with full details of the issue at www.channel4.com/.
These put you through is actually the people who were.
On the programs available to view on All 4, please go to www.all4.com.
No.
If you have a complaint about a program you have watched on All 4, please hold the line and your call will be transferred.
There.
Or you can email us at www.
Yes, but if we email Channel 4, the response does not get back to you. They all just go boop 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 boop. It's normal, isn't it? It's boring. Exciting if you ring them. Talk to the reception and they go, yay, hello.
Hello, this is Channel 4 Viewer Inquiries. How can I help?
Hello there, good afternoon. This is Tez live on YouTube at the moment. I just need to ask you about a certain program that was used. Apparently, you used some of my music in a show called Here Comes the Bride, and for some bizarre reason, the music was actually used without my permission.
Okay, can I just ask, you didn't say at the start of the phone call, are you actually on YouTube Live at the moment?
I am.
You are. Unfortunately, I'm not happy to be recorded or to be streamed in any way, so I will be forced to end this call.
Okay.
Do not stop recording.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
I'm not allowed to I shouldn't have said that. Oh dear. Never mind. Well, it's okay. I will speak to them later about that, actually, because I shouldn't have said that. But, unfortunately, it's life. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I will speak to them about that. To be very honest with you, anyway, I'm not really that bothered, because one thing is, it's telling me that possibly, maybe, true to what they say, or but the president. So I'll send them an email. I'll get back to them, guys. I promise I will. I shouldn't have really done that really for that, but you know, for what it's worth, it was fine. But you know, Channel 4 is supposed to be happy and nice and wonderful. I know I shouldn't have said that I was live on YouTube. I think that was a bad mistake. Because the thing is, they obviously can't talk to me about that. But how comes, right, if... Well, that's the thing, right? Oh, saying that, though. DPA, which is a bit thingy, don't know. So, technically, yeah. To be continued. Never mind. Things happen for a reason. Anyways, Queensville live here on YouTube. Hope you guys are good. We are fine. Let me tell you. Oh, I'll tell you what I'll show you. Haha. How are you here? Well, would you like to all see this? What I have done. This is our starring attractions, or the board of nonsense. This is what you don't get to see behind the scenes, and this is something we have at our meetings that we do. And this girl here is our latest signing. We have Ellie, and then you have Nathan, And then you have our wonderful JoJo. And then you have Jade. And these, whoa. And this is the ideas board that we have every time for our meetings. And we have plans of stuff going on. I mean, there's stuff there like JoJo's dress to order, which was supposed to be ordered today. But I have other things to buy. You know, we've got like CD walls to order and Big Centre on 19th is going to be interesting because it's actually a good thing that. But yes, Ellie was signed this week and her song's out on YouTube, so enjoy it because it's wonderful. Metal 101, Mr. Metal is here. Yes, yes. And this band, they are so amazing and they are great. My life is just so wonderful. Cool, isn't it? How's your week going, mate? Hope it's going good. I'm going to get some juice. Yes, I have juice. I have not had no juice for over a couple of days. Money was tight. Right, I'm going to go get some juice and we're going to talk about music. We're going to talk metal music in a minute. I'll tell you something else as well. Channel 4. They're great. And I think this logo, whoever designed this logo, fucking good job. Channel 4 is seriously the best channel in the world ever. Right, okay, now, I don't know who else is here now. I don't think JoJo's here today. Everybody's been asking where she is. She's not here today, guys. I think... Oh, hold on a minute. She's out. She's gone to a... She's gone to... Teesside today. Yes, yes. She went to Teesside today. She's gone to a... I can't remember where she's gone today. I can't find out where she's gone because she hasn't been online for a couple of hours now. I'm just trying to think of where she's been. She went somewhere with Luke today. I was trying to find out. Well, she only posted this. Well, this was posted yesterday, I think. But she was saying she's going to a oh, actually, it looks like the posting's been removed. It's been removed. It's gone. It's gone. But anyway, that's not. Well, it's something else. But anyway, but she was basically going somewhere today to Teesside or somewhere for an adult play centre thing, which was really bizarre. But anyway, so it's pretty good. So that's fine. Right, okay, alright. Anyway, so what are we up to this week, Mr. Metal? Are we doing some new videos this week? I'm filming my next Angry Penguin video tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow. No, I'm not streaming tomorrow. I will be doing that probably. I was going to do it tonight, but Saturday night I'm thinking maybe. Don't know. Trying to get my phone fixed. Got a new phone, mate, today. I got a new Galaxy A6 phone. I got this. It's on charge at the moment. But I got a new phone from Virgin Mobile. And I don't have any... I charged quick, didn't it? I didn't have any things on my phone. Phone's great. Tez, where can I get good band shirts for a low price? eBay or Wish. eBay and Wish is cheaper. Wish. I'm getting into Wish a lot now. Even like I mean, this came for JoJo today. That's come. There's more come for on Monday. If the other one comes on Monday, that's it. Yes, you can get them good on go to wish.com, and you can get them also on a site called. Actually, you can design your own. This is what I did. I'll tell you something actually, Aquarius girl. I'll tell you something that's interesting. Now, T-shirts. Interesting thing. Now, first of all, this is not an official Motion Device T-shirt. I designed this T-shirt by using Vistaprint, and it's only cost me £10. Over in Europe, it could be more, but saying that, it's not bad. These I designed myself. I basically took the image, put it on the T-shirt, put the transparent logo on the back, and there's my T-shirt was done. That only cost me £8 to do. It's cheap, isn't it? And no VAT, no costs. These are good. And that's what we're making Dead Inside T-shirts as well, because we're getting Dead Inside T-shirts properly done, guys. Yes, these ones. And Chris has to buy Dead Inside. He has to buy it. Most importantly, Dead Inside is going to be a fucking amazing success. EMP in Deutschland is good. EMP is good. Bit pricey though, but cheapest way, Vistaprint, design it yourself. It's better that way. Vistaprint's better. Yeah. EMP is much bigger. EMP can be a bit expensive though for some stuff, but saying that EMP is pretty good. You know, good goth stuff, good T-shirts, mint stuff you can get. You can just design it yourself on Vistaprint for half the price. It's cheaper that way. That's how much mine were. £10 each they were. Cheap. But we are going to get some Dead Inside T-shirts made. Well, that is if people can afford them. But saying that, we're going to charge them £5 T-shirt as well. Or you can get a T-shirt with it, to be honest, and stuff. But we've got a great merchandise campaign coming up for of Dead Inside stuff. We've got T-shirts. I've got a poster coming. That's going to that wide awake poster that you can't see. You can't see it at the back, can you? Yeah, wide awake poster. That's going to get replaced with Dead Inside, because I'm going to make a massive. JoJo's getting a little bit of she's getting a bit of her own merchandise in there, and I'm telling you, fucking crazy. It's going to be bloody amazing. So looking forward to that. Going to be cool. Do you like Rammstein the band? I do. They are great. Mother is the Mother album. I think is just fucking great. It's very strong though. Very strong, but wonderful. Speaking of which, JoJo is going to record these guys. She's doing a Metallica tribute album, and she's going to do her best on that album as well. And that will be the last project of the year that we're going to work with her. If things go well. But she wants to do Metallica songs, which will be really good. I think she wants to pick her own. She doesn't want to do certain songs. She wants to pick her own songs she'd like to do as a cover. It'll be an EP though. It won't be a full album. It'll be an EP of her songs. So if you got any ideas for those, bring them forward. I'd like to hear them. But yes, this week has been really good. I've had a great week this week. Ellie has been fabulous this week. She's back in Tuesday to record the rest of that album of hers. We've got an album sorted out for her, which is heavy shit anyway. We've got a song from actually there's a song we left off restitched, but we're going to give to Ellie actually, which I'm writing at the moment, called The Hand That Fights, the Hand That Bleeds. Perfect song for her to do, and it's got a fucking amazing bridge. Chorus is great, so that's going to be called. That's going to be doing that. But Andy's doing that one. Andy's going to be producing that one. Yeah. Cool. I think we should get JoJo a new nickname for a channel. Should be called JoJo. JoJo. Yeah, JoJo. What is it called? What's the channel called? Drop Dead something. Drop Dead 1993. It's called now. It's called what's the channel called? Drop Dead Donkey. Is it Drop Dead Donkey or something? I can't remember what her name is. Let me go to the channel and have a look. Drop Dead Kitty. 1983. That's her name. And she's been doing some great new pictures of it today, actually, on her page. Look great. Listen, oh, the devil horns and that. That's good. Something that we could work on with that. Because actually she is actually a model for real, singer and model. She knows how to do modelling. Great picture she did last year of what she did for the previous concept album she was going to produce. That's going to be good. Got a good song coming out called Eye to Eye, which I might be thinking about bringing that out actually on the second album of hers. We got some obscure cover songs on it as well, which kind of does work for it. We've got a song called Back to You. We've got a song called I Can Fly, and probably the most brilliant heavy song that we are doing at the moment is Air, and that's the one you heard on the string previously. That's her song now, and it sounds bloody fantastic. I would have offered it to Ellie, but I thought no, we were going to offer it to JoJo instead. But anyway, I do some back vocals on that song anyway, which would be really amazing to do. And I think that should be really fucking awesome. By the way, guys, I've got one thing to say about that song, that State of Mind, when we uploaded it. There were some issues with the audio, right? It's nothing to do with me. It's nothing to do with the video. It's to do with Cyberlink Power Director. And I don't know why the sound goes shit on it for some reason. But it worked on 2 of the songs I did previously. This one apparently has been a bit of a bitch to sort out. So you wonder why the sounds are a little bit weird. And the sound, that's Cyberlink doing stupid things on it. Which, to be honest with you, shouldn't be doing that. But if you find like some of it's kind of like the sounds a bit weird, there's a codex and Cyberlink Directors just doesn't activate for some reason. We worked on Angry Penguin, no. So I don't know what's the deal with that. But no idea. But I like using Cyberlink Power Director because I like it, but the sound system is weird. I'm gonna have to sort the sound out. Probably have to get an activation code on there. See if I can sort it out anyway. Should be okay. No, it won't affect. It will not affect Fire in the Flames when we bring it out because, like I say, we're bringing the full version of Fire in the Flames out, which we would love to do. And from that point of view, I think it's going to be a good album when it comes out. We also had one idea, which weird. Yesterday, I found the very rough mix of Garden Light without nothing on it, and that was the version before the guitars went on. And I'm now thinking to bring up that version of it without the guitars on it to make it more like her sound on it, because I've still got the guitar parts in there, which is fucking amazing. So I have got a bit of idea to do with that song, pretty good. Even like like songs we did yesterday, we did in the studio. We did Eye to Eye. We worked on Judas yesterday, which sounds fucking great. Which that may potentially be out next. And we could also be bringing out. Trying to think what else we're bringing out as well. Bringing out another one as well. Got quite a lot of stuff coming out this year. Loads of stuff coming out this year, guys. Jade stuff is coming out, by the way. Yes, it is coming out soon because I've had people saying, "When's Jade back?" 8th of April, she's back. She's back in the studio on 8th of April. Actually, she's back to work the 8th of April because she's got to work 2 weeks, at least 2 weeks in advance before uni stops. She's got one more week at uni. After the uni stuff, the week after, she's back. I feel like I've missed her for over quite a while. Des, did you see my new website? Yes, I did. I've checked it out. Looks really fucking cool. Looks a lot better actually than the last time, than that other website you did. Much better, mate. Really understandable. Metal 101, are you making music too? No. He doesn't sing. But he did do the arrangement for Break Me live on the stream when we did it with Jade's album. But he is going to be doing a lot more videos for his channel. But he has been, but he did do Break Me. But we are releasing Break Me very, very soon. We're getting the video shoot sorted out with Ellie, because Ellie's got a car and she takes there, which is great. And she's got to get makeup done in one day, and that's why JoJo's got to be there for her, and it's got to be done soon, because we're desperately needing to get the videos out very soon, guys. We'll be seeing probably a live video of driving down the road again that we did, and that's kind of the flow of what we're doing with it. Tez, what advice are you good? Are you good at giving advice? Where would you want to start making music? Yes, I do. I have a lot of ideas, and I'll tell you. I don't want Mr. Metal to get involved in this, but let me explain. How do you want to get into music? Well, the first thing is if you can sing. If you've got a great voice, then you can sing. If you are good at songwriting, write lyrics down, write poems down. Start writing poems and write an idea. Third thing is have a good knowledge of melody, singing, and a good knowledge of what style you want to do as well. The fourth thing is, have you got is your voice really good at singing, which I just said previously. Fifth one is, if you are talented, perform in karaoke pubs. Best thing to do that. 6, get your own studio built. Get an investment of about 60 quid to get your own studio built. It's so cheap now. Jade bought a whole kit for £60 on eBay. No word of a lie. 60 quid on eBay. Best thing I ever bought, that did. She got a great mixer. She got some microphones off me, which I'm waiting for money, still waiting for the money for that. She got some microphones off me. Good microphones, good mixers, good stuff. And influencers as well on what you do. Well, that's the same thing anyway. It's the same thing I've just said before. And then when you're ready to do all this, you then start getting your own digital studio, which is right in front of me. And then you get your own equipment. And then you're ready to start performing. And then you get to be a producer, which is the last thing you need to learn. How do you produce a song? It's all about timing. It's all about influences. It's all about you. And then it's all about that. Why were you considering... Did you want to be on my label? Do you want to be on the label, dear? Would you like to be with us? That would be cool. I like to hear something of her, actually. You can join us, you know. Look, CDs, you know. It's the same with CDs now. See? Nathan's got an album out now. What's his name? Jade. Gothic Side. Alex. Rocky Side. This one. Punk, rock, metal, everything. Side of it. But we've had 2, 3, 2. We've had probably this year, well, last year we've had now 4 albums released. We've had 4 albums released online, and now you guys want to hear something great this year. That's cool. But that is something you call doing and getting paid as well. It's very important. Get paid. That is how you do it. And if you want to save your pennies coming to the UK, do remote recording, because people can do remote recordings now. You can basically connect to their computer. You can help them out on their own thing. Because I heard this week and I heard this for real actually, TeamViewer, you can't use TeamViewer anymore. Yeah, TeamViewer is becoming to be a good thing and a bad thing. TeamViewer can't be used now for that. TeamViewer can't be used for file sharing anymore. TeamViewer can't be used to connect to your computer anymore. TeamViewer is now a paid thing. And I am very happy that they did start to do this, because I don't have access to anyone's computer now. Mac, I told Mac this yesterday, and he said he's pissed off with that, and he said TeamViewer can't be used. You've got to pay for it. But I said, how do you go about doing the remote desktop connection? Would that be easier? And he said, yes. But how do you do it? Because I don't know. So nobody on YouTube no one on YouTube's done a full video of this yet, because everybody keeps seeing the videos of, you'll connect to your computer, connect to your computer. Yeah, but I want to connect to another computer though. It's a bit bizarre. And then Mac's also having a really bad issue with his computer anyway. He wants to get a new tower case, because the tower case he's got is absolutely shit. And he says, I want to get a new tower case, and I want to get everything transferred into a new case, and I will be fine. It's good. That's cool. And also the best thing about it is Gaming Head's not far from you really, because you only like a bus stop away from him anyway. And Gaming Head's got a great mic as well from that. But Aquarius Girl, if you really want to seriously consider doing some work for our label, talk to Gaming Head. Go to his house, record something for me, and we could probably get an album out. We could do remote recording that way. We could probably sort it out for you there. That would be a hell of an idea, that. But if you know, like I say, guys, at the moment I've got enough on my plate as it is. I've got like 5 amazing, great, talented people on board. Ellie was the last one to join. Now he's got a great future coming up. So, and she's having to think about it now. She's thinking, I'll come to you. Not very far away from you, when you're in Germany, you know. Germany's a well-respected place. They know their music though. Especially their rock music. Their rock music is amazing. Metal music's fucking outstanding. So it's good. Metal one, Mr. Metal, are you there? I need to ask you a question before you disappear. Have you thought about, and I've told you this many times, have you thought about doing advertisements for gigs on videos? Because that's what's missing off your channel. Nobody knows these gigs. No one knows anything in the Northeast. I'm just thinking, because I had an idea to do this, you should start, and I'm looking at the Back of Grey Festival thing over there, you should start now thinking about advertising on, do an advert on your channel of gigs coming up. And I mean, like, not the gigs that we know, the unknown gigs, like the Clooney, the one like in Sunderland. And I'll tell you why I want you to do that, is because nobody's doing it on YouTube. No one's doing it. We don't know where gigs are happening. We don't know where's the latest gig happening this week. And we want to know where all this gig is. Now, I really, really have to say that, because seriously, I'm seeing bugger all on Facebook. On Facebook, I mean, Boys Bands Musicians is a great site. Bugger all on YouTube. Nobody's talking about where the latest gigs are. No one's giving us like the great standout advertisements. No one's doing it, and I'm really annoyed with that. So I'm wondering, Mr. Metal should really do that for his channel. Get some advertisement for bands, and that will get your channel boosted up fucking well, mate. You should say like the Rockfest in Nottingham, like Rockfest Nottingham. Should do like the Back of Grave this year. So the Back of Grave coming in November with all these bands with some like great, you know, things like that on the video. Like advertise the band, you know. Like, that is what I'm missing from your channel. I'm missing that idea to have advertisement for bands. That's something that I really want you to think about. And if you get stuck, I'll help you with it, because my video editing is fucking spot on. But I know Gemma's good at it as well. But that's the thing that I really need you to start. I really would like somebody to do that, because it will give me a chance to go to the bands and go, they're playing in Newcastle, and say like information's on the screen, tickets are available at Ticketmaster, tickets are available at the O2 Arena, tickets are available online on Amazon, and you can get a code there, you can just get a thing of it. Mr. Metal will be going there for his recent things. We'll have an interview with the band. You know, bring you loads of ideas, mate. So, let me know how you feel about that, because I really want someone to do that. It should be like Sunderland, Houghton, Newcastle, Trillions Bar, Steele's Club in Sunderland, the Shack in Bolden, because they got bloody metal things up there. Jade performing live in fuck knows where. Got like songbook thing coming out, you know. That's what I really want you to start thinking about. That would be really cool. It doesn't have to be on Mask. It can be off Mask, because I think it'd be better if you did like a little news thing on it and say recent gigs coming up and all that. Because that way, it would approach that way. It would be brilliant. Because with it on, it's like do the metal things, but without it, it's kind of like here's something that you really will enjoy. It's Jay Dan's. Say for example, I mean, I would do it, but the thing is, I don't have the right setup though. But say like Jay Dan's performing live in Sunderland this year with JoJo live as well, and they're about to do like a massive thing, and the bookings have started. You know what I mean? That sort of idea. That sort of idea would be good. Like your metal bands you're into, it's brilliant. I mean, I love them so much. Like Kicking Valentina, like fucking what's that other band I just told you about? I don't know what it's called now. I have no idea. One of them anyway. But that's it. Thank you, Gaming Head. Are you guys sorting things out? Yes. But if you can get Aquarius Girl up to your own home, then send me something, Aquarius Girl. Send me something via my Facebook page, because I've got you on your Facebook page anyway, and you can add stuff to me. I just want to know if Chris is actually happy with that situation. Hope so. Just gives me I just thought about it this afternoon, and I really think you really need to do that. That is what's missing off your channel. Do a video. Do like a 5-minute video. Do a 5-minute video, right? Of it like every sort of like 2 days. Then you're getting all the dates and stuff, and put the dates on there and go there, because no one's fucking advertising it at all. Even like the Rock and Ream Festival and all that stuff. I mean, like Rock and Ream's fine, and what is it? Rock and Ream, and it's the other one. Rock and Ream, and what is it? Rockingham Festival in Nottingham, Frontiers Records Festival coming up. That's what we're missing. We're missing that. No one's advertising it. I mean, it's fair enough that Infidel Amsterdam's doing about it. It's cool. Let me think about it. Gemma is part of Metal 101 now. Good. I'll have to talk about it. Yeah, you discuss it with her. Go now. If you got any other, if you think about it very well, then it'll go really well for your channel. I'm telling you, it will work. It will work. And if you want to talk, if you want to message me on Facebook about it, please do, because I'm always here to help you out, mate. Because that's the only thing that's missing off Metal 101. Bands, gigs, dates, nothing. Because everybody in the YouTube community, they don't do the Northeast. No one does the Northeast, and they should do it. I mean, if I want to go out on a Saturday night and I want to go and see a local band on Saturday night, well, where the fuck do I go? Who's on? And I go like, Sunderland, Norton now. I don't want to know about what's on, like, shit. I want to know what fucking bands are playing in Sunderland. I want to know that. Like you're thinking that. But you think about that anyway. Give me a few. I'll give you a few days. But that's something I think you really should do. That will work out fucking good. Which is at work tonight, and just talk to her about it. But that was my idea to give you anyway, for a couple of things. So yeah. I'll tell you what we will do. Oh, I've got to put this picture on. This is the best one she had all day. I'll put this on. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put JoJo on the screen. I love this picture so much. I think this is one of the best ones she's had all day, with rock stars and stuff going on. And she'll watch this back, obviously. But, I mean, what's that? She'll watch this back, obviously, and she'll think, "Oh, there's me! Yay, yay!" She's not here today, but she's at the she said she was going. I don't know where she was going now. She was going somewhere. The devil. I think she's brilliant. Yeah, but for a great talent like herself, JoJo is so cool. She has got attitude. She's got an amazing voice, and you guys will be hearing her. Even if it means we catching her in the studio and getting her on a microphone. But yes, yeah, that'll be, that's the picture of the day. She's in here today. She's away. But you watch us back, JoJo. Love you loads. We do. I still have a picture up there, by the way, of me and JoJo and Nathan up there, which has fallen down apparently. It should be in the front. Let's put you back here. There you are. Yeah, they are the two of the best friends in the world. Nathan and JoJo there. Love a picture so much. That's cool. Right, okay, so I'm going to give you now some links to follow that I don't say at the end. Right, first of all, if you want to go to her channel, to JoJo's channel, the link is underneath this page. JoJo's channel is Drop Dead Kitty 1993. But just click the link and bookmark it, because she is going to upload some content to her anyway. Nathan's channel, Nathan Walker, links down there. Metal 101, links down there. Ellie's channel, Ellie Romano's channel, not launched yet. It's not launched. She hasn't got one anyway, so we might be launching hers. SC Entertainment has now got its own YouTube channel, but can I just stress this very importantly, we are not uploading any content on that channel at all. We are going to just be doing a playlist to the channel. We just think it's a waste of time uploading it 3 times on the videos and thinking, oh, it's on there now. So, playlist only, and that's on our channel now. So you guys can subscribe to that channel now. Absolutely subscribe. Do whatever you want with it. It's fine. And enjoy the content. It's good. And who else have I got to mention? Jade's channel. Links there as well. Jade's channel is there. Website address is there. And thehardradio.com is there. Now, the reason I'm saying all this is because I had complaints from people saying, why do you not say this at the very end of the video? And I know, I can't be bothered. If you want to know more, it's all under here. That's why I keep saying at the end, oh, it's time for me to go now, and I'll see you guys later underneath. So you are. Right, so that's clarified now, because I've got people on Facebook saying, why do you not read the links on the bottom? Oh, it's all under there. You won't know by now. You should know by now anyway. Right, okay. Right. Have I got any more questions to answer, or do you guys want me to play Ellie's new song? Because if you have not heard, Ellie's got a new song out called State of Mind, which was released today and has been very well received. And my point of view, I think it's probably one of our best cuts we ever did of the song. And this is kind of like, it hasn't got a guitar part on it yet, which we're searching for. We're just the rough mix of it, obviously we've done. But I'm going to play it for you guys now. I'm going to dedicate this to JoJo. I'm going to dedicate it also to Aquarius Girl. Ellie's coming back on Tuesday to finish her songs. And we are cutting also a song called Love on the Line, which we fucking very impressed with it. So, this is the rough, I'm going to play you the rough mix of it now of this song, because this song, we only cut this on Tuesday, and, well, Wednesday it was, and, wow, I was really impressed with this girl. I'm going to put a picture of her on the screen as well, so you know who she is. If you want to go and know who she is, her Facebook page is Ellie Ray. Her main Facebook page is not working because something's wrong with it. I don't know what it is anyway. Anyways, here's a song we released today, State of Mind, from Ellie. That's actually, that version is not finished. That's like the rough version we did. The one on YouTube's different. But that's State of Mind. That's cool. You wrote the song. I did write that. Well, actually, it was me and Nathan who wrote it. Actually, it was off. I'll tell you, this is a weird thing people are getting confused about. It's a song that me and Nathan wrote together. And Nathan did most of the writing on this. but we left it off because it wasn't for him to sing it. But he likes all the slow rock stuff anyway, which he wants to do. Which, for his disability, you know, it's kind of difficult when someone's got a disability for this. Kind of hard. So we couldn't do that one. So we decided that I would pay for that State of Mind song to him, and he would get the royalties. Well, he gets half the royalties for that now anyway. But me and him wrote it together, and I just wrote that. We just basically had about 5 songs, but we cut it down to 4 because he said it was just too fast for him to sing. So when Eddie came in and did it, she was like, wow. But if you guys want to know who she is, it's Ellie Ray. But it's just a shame that I can't show a picture of it yet because she'll get noticed a bit and it's seen on it. But she is really great indeed. Right, I know my 2 hours has gone over the limit, but I can stay for another 10 minutes because I need to go soon. Because I have to have a bath because I'm tired. I need to put my 60s station on tonight and put the 60s on anyway. Yes, but yes, me and Nathan wrote that song, mate. But she's into the rock heavy shit, and especially the song "Shakedown," which was for, but it's now for Ellie. And she's going to fucking pound her voice so good, and that song's going to be brilliant when she does it. That one we might be bringing out as well, actually. Maybe the YouTube mix one might bring out that one, which would be cool. Because people keep saying to me, why are you bringing out YouTube mixes for? Don't want to spoil you guys in the album, that's all you see. We've also got a lot more material to bring out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Especially one that I really would like to get out would be Big. But the thing about that is it would have to be an actual video of it, because it would have to be everybody in the video, to be honest, because it will be just one of those 80s kind of great moments of life. And it's a big thing I want to do because it's one of the songs is called Big. It's a big song. Because Jade, I said to Jade, you have to produce this song because this is the one you have to do with the vocalist. And she said, yeah, I'll do it. And it's still sitting there, and she is going to produce it because she's fabulous at doing this stuff. She's really good. She's getting good now, actually mixing tracks now. When yesterday, me and Mac were in the studio in Prudhoe yesterday, we were doing the song How Could I? And me and Mac were just discussing about the different vocal takes of what we were going to use. Because we were thinking the first one was going to use, the first one we used was Jade's intimate version. And the second version we had was the strong version. So he was kind of, and we were sitting there scratching our heads and we're thinking, what do you want to use in it? I said, I have no idea. It was like, well, I like the first part, I like the second part, and I said, yeah, but just yeah, it needs strings on it though. That's what it needs. Which is something that me and Mac are going to discuss at a later date. So yes. And I think that's all I'm going to do this afternoon. Good luck to everybody at the match this week. End is going to be fucking bedlam. I really, really would like to watch it, but tomorrow afternoon, 3 PM, Radio 3, Alex's group is live. I really can't wait to hear them. It's on that anyway. It's going to be good. Mr. Metal, have a think about what I said. Talk to Gemma tonight about it. It will work. It will work. Trust me, it will. Thank you to Gaming Head. Thank you to Mr. Metal. Thank you to Krauser. Thank you very much to Nathan, who joined us a little bit. He was on his phone. Thank you very much to Peter Heaton, who joined us this afternoon as well. Please subscribe. Don't forget, guys, if you want to know what to do, I have already said it, but I'll say it again. Down, bell, subscribe, like the channel. And I really do mean that, actually, because I'm really appreciative to everybody who is subscribing to the channel. And I enjoy it so much. I love doing these live streams every single weekend. I love doing it. Next live stream is back to normal on Tuesday. We're starting a bit later on Tuesday. It'll be at 7 o'clock on Tuesday night because Ellie's in the studio from 2 till 6. And then I have got, and then after that I will be live at 7 o'clock. And maybe we might play you some more songs of her stuff because it's good. And as I say, guys, we will keep you updated on this Dead Inside thing, because this is becoming to be a bit of a talk of the town. This thing is absolutely incredible, and we are looking forward to. We're really looking forward to this being really, 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 really successful. So it's been a good week. Alright, guys, well, that's it. My time is up. Have a good weekend. Please do tune in to Alex's live thing. The link will be on this video, by the way, for the live event on Radio 3. So please do know that anyway, guys. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Bye-bye, guys.